I decided I'd start a Lego city in like a micro scale, and this is my first attempt at getting some buildings down for it, just creating a small sort of diorama, would you call it, of just 3 separate buildings I've made with a bit of road. I don't think it's going to be how I sort of build my planned city in the end, but it was more of a chance to actually get something made, because to be honest, I've never really built like a MOC or a model before. I mean, I've messed around with a few little bits, but this is the first time I've actually built something which I'd say, here's a model and it's actually meant to be something. So here you can look at some of the ideas I've come up with. It's like on a sort of modular scale. You can see the Technic pins down the side. So these building separate buildings on general 8x8 plates, hopefully should clip together. And this is a building I made double the size. So I thought, first of all, I thought I'd build a factory. Here you can see a garage with some industrial bits on top, a lot of windows where people, I'm guessing, are working, a factory office sort of thing, and some cars parked outside. For all of this, I was limited. You can see the back's very standard with a few proper aged pieces on the back. Then I built this, which is, I imagine this would be sort of a housing complex, a set of flats, but it could be also be offices, but it's just a general trying to build a building which didn't just look like a block and had a few more shapes in it. As you can see, the back's just a lot of 1x1s because I'm very limited. I'm only using the pieces I currently have. So I had a lot of these green sand, coloured pieces. So I stuck them together and made this, which I actually think looks pretty decent. I mean, as you can see from this, I'm not the world's best builder by any means, but it looks like a building. It's got a bit of character to it. And this is the first one that sort of got me thinking about making a city finally on like a smaller scale. And it's nothing amazing, but it's just like an officey building. You can see around the back, it's just patched it with the tan bricks. Came up with this system for the roads. It's very flimsily held on. It's sort of bodged together using these brackety pieces. I think I'm going to come up with a better system for my proper city. But for this, as like sort of a diorama, modular street, mini modulars sort of look to it, I think it works really well. The front plates, where they got the stud sticking out, is literally because I didn't have any more tiles left. So I've ended up with this, and hopefully this can sort of be a starting point where I can actually make a proper Lego city. I mean, it is really sort of my first proper MOC I've made, and I'm quite pleased with it. So hopefully this is going to lead on to hopefully better things, but who knows?